I bring greetings to all Nigerians and every other nations of the world, especially those who are under the attack of the criminal elements called the insurgents, the terrorists, the armed robbers, and then the general activities of men of the underworld, whose missions is to reflect the mission of the devil who came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And in that revelations, God has really demonstrated his love for mankind and humanity. The bloodsheds of the innocent Nigerians who have gone down has already cried to God for vengeance, and because the land has been bedeviled with bloods of the innocents being shed, and God has truly come to provide the solutions through divine order to the people of Nigerians and the world at large, especially countries that are facing the same challenge of wanton destructions by these men of underworld. And in that revelations, there is going to be a video that will come up shortly that will demonstrate practically on how to apply the mysteries. There are mysteries of palm trees, that is palm tree leaf, mystery of water, and then the mystery of sprinkling, and then the also the mystery of seven that represent divine number, divine order, and the combination of it forms the mystery that was going to serve an antidote to the activities of this man. And in that video, you are going to see palm leaf tree, how they are bundled in 7 pieces, and then the use of water that is not uh, going to be a water that is carbonated, either in sachets, in bottles, or in any other forms that probably have undergone a chemical process. Please don't use any of such water for efficacy and for true confirmations of the prophecy. And it has to do with you, either if you are close to a river, you can fetch the water from the river directly. If you are close to sea, you can fetch the water from the sea directly. If you don't have the sea or river around you and you have a well, a dug well, or a borehole around you, so long as it's coming from the ground directly, you are free to use it. And then the use of buckets, where you can also fetch this water inside, and then how you can use the 7 leaves of the palm tree that you are going to dip into the water, and then the sprinkling part of it are all demonstrated in that video. You understand? Then part of what you need to know, in case probably you might not get the audio of the practical demonstration clearly, is for you to know that in case you live in a structured environment like an estate that is coordinated, and you share this idea probably with the leadership of such a place and they key into it, it can be done as a community. But if you live in a place that is not well structured, probably maybe the leadership does not believe in God's own mystery, or the mystery of divine order, or the mystery of divine design, you can opt to do it yourself as a family. And how are you going to do it as a family? Gather your family members and then ensure you carry out the mystery of the sprinkling around your house, which is going to be symbolic of creating a sea or an ocean around your house, making it dreaded for every encroachment to be possible. And for those of such agents of darkness who might still want to force their way in, because as they might be approaching your home, what they are going to see is ocean or sea. They won't see your physical structure. They will not even see any human being in that compound. They will see an ocean in that instruction. They will see the angels around the waters, symbolic of the protection of God. And in case they still want to force their way, what you are sure that you are going to see is their dead bodies littered around. And that is why you should not take this mystery lightly as you come across the practical demonstration of the video. And let me allow you to go through the physical demonstration part of the video, and then you'll come back to get the last part of this message. Thank you and happy viewing. Of the revelations that I got regarding how to safeguard your community from insurgents and armed robbery attacks, especially every activities that is destructive to a community. In that revelation is 7 leaves of fresh palm leaves like this. Now this is one. Go and look for palm tree. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You can see there are 7. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one. Ensure they are properly tight to themselves like this. This is the, let me drop the knife. You can see it this way. Look for a thread, either rubber band or thread. Ensure you tie them together so that no one should be able to drift. Then ensure you have water that is directly from river, and if river is not close to you, direct borehole is also allowed. Don't use pure water, don't use carbonated water, don't also use bottled water. Anyone that has made contact with chemical, don't use it. It must either be from the river directly or from a borehole directly without any chemical applications. Then look at it. This is the instruction. Ensure you dip it. If let me just make it clear. If you live in an estate and the estate is coordinated, these activities can be done as a group. But in case such a place or the community you live is not structured, is not well coordinated, you can as well do it yourself with your family members. Engage them by making sure you have that water fresh in a bucket, and then you have these 7 leaves already tied to themselves. What you need to do in the instruction is for you to dip it inside the water. Dip it inside the water and make sure you sprinkle around your vicinity. And this is how it's being reviewed to work. By sprinkling it around the your vicinity, spiritually you have created a seed or an ocean. Let me make it clear that way. For every encroachment of the enemies, be it armed robber, be it terrorist attacks or whatever that probably have been ravaging your community, hitherto, it is an opportunity that once these activities is carried out by divine instructions in line with divine intelligence order, it turns to see. If people once try to approach your vicinity, what they see is not your building, they see the sea. And if you look carefully well, times to times, you discover that those who want to be resilient in making sure they attack you, you see their dead bodies littered around. That is the instructions. I want this message to go wide and viral. Share with your community. Ensure everyone is prepared. We are in the end times. Times are hard, and this is a divine instruction. Ensure you carried it out as instructed. Thank you, and God bless you. Pay attention to this particular side of it. That is very important, and that is where the instruction number 1 comes from. You are instructed to open your Bible to Psalm 91, and you are to read from verse 1 to the last verse 7 times into that water. I say 7 times into that water, not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times. I'm emphasizing this so that you will not say the scripture or the prophecy did not work for you. The instruction is for you to do it 7 times into the water. And once you have read it 7 times inside the water, that water has already become a mystery water. What you have there is no longer a water from borehole or well or from river. What you have in your hands, in your bucket, is now an ocean and a sea of 7 mysteries. Even the ship of Tarshish cannot cross it. Even all the pharaohs combined together in their history of existence won't be able to cross that river. They won't be able to cross that ocean or sea. It is only thing that is permitted by divine order that will be able to cross it. Not to talk of any form of insurgents, any form of terrorism, or any form of activities of underworld. So once that is done, then remember the praying side of it that I think I mentioned in either the first or the last segment, where you are also going to engage your family to pray every midnight for 7 days. 7 days is a moment of thanksgiving and praise to God for engaging your enemies in a battle that you don't have the power on your own to do. You are going to thank God for 7 days with your children and your family members if you do it as a family. And please, even if it is 10 minutes or 15 minutes of your time within that midnight is enough. But if you have the strength to go on till morning, it's still a choice and how far you can go, because you still have other things that you might want to engage the mystery of God. But for this, that is what you need to know. So please engage in this exercise as though your life, the life of your generations and that your families and your nation depend on this. We must jointly engage in these mysteries with heaven to make sure the world become a safe haven for all and sundry. I want to believe that you have gone through the practical demonstration video and you have seen how to. Don't mix it up. Don't add or subtract. It's a divine instructions and it must be carried out diligently in line with the divine design if you must maximize the mysteries of the prophecy. And that is it. So apply it as it is being instructed. If you are also having enemies within that are not known to you, in that revelations, it is also a mystery to also make them use their own hands to kill themselves. Everything that constitute agents of darkness around your home, as you apply this thing faithfully, be rest assured, one, that they are going to be exposed, because this contains the mystery of light that is capable of exposing every hidden agents of darkness, probably that have been operating for a very long time in your life, in your career, in your business, and in whatever you do. This is an opportunity for them to also meet their water lows. You understand? So apply it diligently. Apply it diligently. Second time, apply it diligently. Don't joke with this. Don't joke with this instruction. I've never done this openly, but these are the mysteries and the secrets that have been keeping me and my family and my friends, even those who follow my trend. Everything revealed to me are not lightly. They are divine instructions. And as I apply them, it has always been yielding results. One thing that I want everyone to also take notice of is this. When I mean every acts of the agents of darkness, it also applies to war, because part of the instructions, the coverage also cover communities, homes, cities, nations from war. Every family or community that key into the project by engaging in the mysteries, you have also created the demarcations between you, your family, the community, and every likely wars that might erupt, because we are in the end times, and wars between nations wars between countries, and news you'll be hearing. But this is made to mark exemptions for the elect, exemptions for those that will key into the mystery, exemptions for those who will align their lives with divine order, with divine design. So it is a call for every soul, not just to participate, but to also wholeheartedly surrender your life to God, surrender your life to divine order, and get your life secured. This restoration is through Christ. I was added that restoration, this restoration is through Christ. The mystery works for them that will embrace the salvation work. So that is it. And I wish you happy viewing. And for further instructions like this and divine directions like this, please, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. I encourage you to share this video among friends and family. Please don't keep this to yourself. This is a life-saving revelations. Share it among your communities. Share it among your villages. Share this video among the entire scope and coast of your existence. So that at the end of the day, nobody's blood will hang on your neck. Do it and be part of this community. There are more other videos that have been on these channels, and more of them are coming. Be rest assured that we are in the end times. And in the end times, the devil is desperate like a roaring lion, seeking for whom to devour. But thank God, our God is always ahead of every activities of men of the underworld. God is always ahead of the devil in planning, and he has come to reveal this to us. Let us save our community. Let us save our immediate environment. Let us save our families. Let us save our estates. Let us save our communities. Let us save our nations. Thank you for your time. Thank you as you subscribe. Thank you as you like the video. God bless you and have a wonderful day.